How did the island-wide power outage occur? Minister of Energy, Engineer Norochcholai said that the island-wide power outage occurred after a monkey came into contact with the equipment at the Panadura grid substation at about 11 this morning. He said that this incident had caused an imbalance in the grid that in turn caused the island-wide power outage. Residents close to the Panadura grid substation had this to say about the incident.
There was an island-wide power outage after a breakdown occurred at the Panadura grid substation. This incident had occurred on a date and time when the usage of hydropower is at its lowest and solar energy usage is at its highest. The incident occurred at about 11 a.m.
The island-wide power outage affected the general public for about 5 hours.
මැෂින් එකක් ඔෆ් වුණා කියමුකෝ කරන්ට් එකක් ගිහලා ආයෙ මැෂින් එකක් ගෙද්දී ආක අනිවාර්යෙන් ඔන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ බෑක් අනිවාර්යෙන් තුනක් වෙනවා අපහාට මදර් බෝඩ් පිච්චෙන ඉඩ තියෙනවා මැෂින් බෝඩ් පිච්චෙන ඉඩ තියෙනවා ඒක පිච්චුනොත් අපිට යවන්නේ නැහැ නේ නැත්ද
වැඩ ටික ඉතින් මේ ෆෝන් එකක් ගහගෙන තමයි කරන්න වෙන්නේ වෙන මොකුත් ආලෝකයක් නැහැ නේ පේනවනේ තියෙන කලර් කස්ටමර්ස් ඇවිල්ලා රස්තිය අඩු වෙනවා මොකක්ද අප්පා එපා වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේ වැඩේ
කරන්ට් එක නෑ උදේ ඉඳලා බලන්න දැන් මේ හෝටලයක් අපි කරගෙන යන්නේ සෙනග එනවා ආපහු හැරලා යනවා උයාත කෑම විකුණන විදියක් නැහැ.
The power outage had affected many businesses in Kurunegala. This is how a barber in Kurunegala had opted to provide his services to a customer amid the power outage.
ඇතුළේ කොණ්ඩේ වරියා කරන්ට් එක මේ එළියට ගෙනාවා පේන්නේ නැතුළේ.
Can an imbalance in the national grid cause an island-wide power outage? Generally, 44.5 gigawatts of power are generated, out of which 21.78 are generated through renewable energy sources. The remaining 22.27 gigawatts of energy are generated using fossil fuels. The power outage today occurred between 11 a.m. and 12 noon, which is a time period where the daily power consumption is recorded at a value between 1,200 and 1,300 megawatts. 590 megawatts of this energy is generated through renewable energy sources, while the remaining 700 is generated using coal. However, these values increase during a weekend based on the demand. In the event that there is a breakdown in the supply of coal-generated energy, the deficit cannot be supplemented by renewable energy sources alone.
System එකේ අපිට ජල විදුලිය ඒ පැත්තෙන් එන්නේ නැතුව සූර්ය බලයෙන් විතරක්ම දුවන.
We cannot run on solar energy alone without hydropower coming into our system. When solar energy increases, it affects the entire system. The entire system is interconnected. When it gets switched off from one end, the load increases on the other. Then the system overloads. That is what happened here. Those who have a technical knowledge about this can understand.
ඒක තමයි මේකේ තියෙන්නේ මේක තාක්ෂණය ගැන අවබෝධයක් තියෙන අයට තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන්.
With the breakdown in the supply of power, all 3 generators at the Norochcholai power plant are currently inactive. The 3 generators at the Norochcholai power plant have a capacity of 900 megawatts, with each generator capable of generating 300 megawatts each. As a portion of the energy generated by the power plant is used for operating the power plant, each generator had only been contributing 270 megawatts of energy to the national grid. It is expected that it would take roughly 2 weeks to bring these generators back to normalcy. The Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka has called for a report on the island-wide power outage and has said that further action will be taken based on the findings of the report.
There are many developments that should be made to our system. Although we use solar energy, the system is not geared for this alone. We are taking necessary steps.
The history of island-wide power outages. Breakdown of power supply in March 2016. Power supply breaks down on the 3rd of December 2021 due to a technical fault in the Kotmale and Birgama transmission system. A breakdown at the transmission system in Keravalapitia on the 17th of August 2020 causes a 6-hour power outage. The most recent island-wide power outage was reported on the 9th of December 2023. The reason for this breakdown was a lightning strike on the Kothmale-Biagama transmission line. Officials assured that investigations will be carried out on every occasion when an island-wide power outage occurred. Officials had also undertaken to present recommendations on how to ensure that such island-wide power outages do not occur again. In the face of these island-wide power outages, how big is the loss caused to the Ceylon Electricity Board and the economy of the country? Shouldn't the current officials take steps to find viable solutions to this issue?